Welcome to ST's weekly news summary. Here are this week's top stories. Singapore is doubling down on its digital future with the launch of a multi-billion-dollar AI infrastructure fund. This massive investment vehicle is designed to overhaul our data center capacity and bolster support for semiconductor manufacturing. For you, this means Singapore is positioning itself to remain the premier tech hub in the Asia Pacific. By staying ahead of the curve, we are securing high-value jobs for our workforce and ensuring our local tech ecosystem remains competitive, ultimately keeping our economy resilient in an increasingly automated global landscape. Moving on to our financial landscape, the Monetary Authority of Singapore has officially tightened regulatory oversight on digital assets. These new guidelines focus specifically on institutions that handle cryptocurrency custody services to ensure your investments are better protected. Firms must now maintain significantly higher capital buffers and provide much more transparent disclosures regarding how they manage your assets. For the average Singaporean investor, this provides a much needed layer of safety, reducing the risk associated with digital volatility and ensuring that the financial service providers you interact with are held to the highest possible standards. In infrastructure news, the Land Transport Authority has confirmed the next phase of the North-South Corridor project. This ambitious expansion includes new underground expressway segments and crucially dedicated cycling trunk routes. This is fantastic news for residents in northern estates as it will drastically reduce your daily commute times to the city center. Beyond just saving time, these enhancements prioritize sustainable transport, making it safer and more convenient for you to choose cycling over driving. It is a major step toward a more integrated, greener and efficient transport network that serves the needs of every commuter. Turning to our energy security, Singapore and Indonesia have finalized the landmark cross-border renewable energy deal. We are set to import large-scale solar energy via subsea cables, a project expected to supply a major portion of our electricity needs by 2030. This is a game changer for our national decarbonization targets. For Singaporeans, this means we are successfully diversifying our energy sources, which helps stabilize electricity costs in the long run and reduces our reliance on traditional fossil fuels. It represents a significant commitment to a cleaner, more sustainable living environment for all of us. There is also exciting news for our local entrepreneurs. With a record number of new startups recorded in the first quarter of 2026, data from the Accounting and Corporate Regulatory Authority shows an impressive 12% increase in new business incorporations compared to last year. Most of this growth is concentrated in the green technology and financial services sectors. This surge reflects the strong entrepreneurial spirit here and signals a healthy diversifying economy for you. This translates to more career opportunities, innovative local products, and a vibrant startup culture that keeps Singapore at the forefront of global business. Regarding public health, enhanced healthcare subsidies for seniors have now officially taken effect. The Ministry of Health has updated the MediShield Life and CHA schemes, providing much more robust coverage for outpatient chronic disease management. As our population ages, these adjustments are vital for managing the rising costs of medical care. If you are a senior or a caregiver, these changes offer significant financial relief, ensuring that quality healthcare remains affordable and accessible. This policy shift demonstrates the government's commitment to supporting the well-being of our older generation and easing the fiscal burden on families across Singapore. On the digital safety front, Singapore recently led a major regional cybersecurity drill. Our cybersecurity agency hosted a multinational exercise to simulate responses to large-scale ransomware attacks on our critical infrastructure. This collaborative effort with ASEAN partners is essential to our national security. For the average Singaporean, this focus on resilience means that our banking systems, power grids, and digital services are better protected from sophisticated cyber threats. By sharing intelligence and practicing response strategies, we ensure that our digital way of life remains secure, even as the global cyber threat landscape becomes increasingly complex and dangerous. In the gig economy, the Ministry of Manpower has published Finalize guidelines regarding mandatory central provident fund contribution for platform workers. This framework is a major move to formalize protections for our delivery partners and private hire drivers while still maintaining the industry's characteristic flexibility. If you work in the platform economy, these changes mean you will gain better retirement security and social safety nets. By bridging the gap between gig work and traditional employment benefits, the government is ensuring that a large segment of our workforce can thrive with more stability and long-term financial support. Looking at our national carrier, Singapore Airlines has unveiled a bold fleet modernization roadmap. The airline has placed a firm order for a new generation of fuel-efficient long-haul aircraft to replace older models. This is a strategic move that aligns with their goal of achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050. For Singaporeans, this investment confirms the airline's commitment to maintaining its reputation for excellence and sustainability. It supports our status as a premier global aviation hub, ensuring that travelers continue to enjoy world-class connectivity while the industry moves toward a more environmentally responsible future for international travel. Regarding the cost of living, the latest report from the Department of Statistics shows that Singapore's core inflation has remained stable, hovering near the 2.5% mark. The data suggests that our monetary policy measures are effectively anchoring inflationary expectation. For you, this is a positive sign of stability in a volatile global economy. When inflation remains predictable, it helps to keep the prices of goods and services more manageable for your household budget. It provides a level of certainty that allows you to plan your finances and savings more effectively in these challenging economic times. To address the future of work, the government has launched the National Lifelong Learning Scholarship. This program is specifically designed to support mid-career professionals who want to pursue advanced degrees in emerging technology fields. If you are looking to pivot your career or upskill to stay relevant, this is a fantastic opportunity to bridge the skills gap in our domestic workforce. By investing in your potential, Singapore ensures that our talent pool remains deep and adaptable, keeping us competitive as a nation, while providing you with a clear path to career growth and high-level professional success. Finally, the Urban Redevelopment Authority has granted preservation status to several historic colonial-era buildings in the city. This move prevents their demolition and protects our architectural heritage within the bustling central business district. For Singaporeans, this balance between modernity and history is what gives our city its unique character and soul. By conserving these landmarks, we ensure that future generations can appreciate the rich history that shaped our nation, even as we continue to build a futuristic, high-tech urban landscape. It is a reminder of our roots in a rapidly changing world. That's your weekly SG recap. Subscribe for more updates.